Hello there. Today is Jedi Mind Trick Friday. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Greymane Gaming. Thank you for joining me once again in Dreamlight Valley. Let me make sure. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I was recording there for a second because lately I've been like not turning on the recording thing. It's just been a habit. I don't know what's going on with me. I just am in a rush or something, but yeah, thanks for joining me once again here on Monday morning. Yes, it's actually Monday. I hate to break it to you, but it is back to the work week. I hope you had a great holiday weekend. Easter, of course, happened this weekend for a lot of people. I hope if you do celebrate Easter, you had a wonderful one. Allie and I stayed home this weekend, enjoyed some family, had some fun, just hung out and enjoyed each other's company as we always do. We went outside and did a little bit of spring yard work and went out in the workshop and we were homebodies this weekend, so it was nice. It's nice to stay home and not have anywhere to go. Usually when she is off, we are off doing something like she no get out of here, Hades. She usually is of course working. She's a nurse at the hospital, but we so usually when she's off, we're off shopping or whatever. In fact, we have her next day off is Friday, and we have like date night on Friday. We're gonna go to the movies and see Until Dawn. So such a hard choice on Friday. I was like, Until Dawn, or can we go see the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith? I really want to go see that, but as she said, we've watched that 100 times already. So I guess no, we're gonna go see Until Dawn. And I'm not much for horror movies, but I'm gonna try to enjoy myself. I'll be talking about that probably in the next video as we get closer to it. So let's skip that. Other news, of course, if you're coming to here to Dreamlight Valley and you want Dreamlight Valley hints, I have those videos. The Monday and Wednesday Dreamlight Valley shows are totally dedicated to chatting about games. Chatting. It's like a forum where we have like a talk show type thing where I read subscriber comments. We share. Um, yeah, mornings. We share animals in animal shelters. So if you're looking for Dreamlight Valley gaming advice, it's not here on Mondays and Wednesday mornings. If I was doing like Dreamlight Valley stuff, I would let you know in the title that it's Dreamlight Valley stuff. We do have some Dreamlight Valley news today, though. As you can see, I'm sitting in the egg chair. I finally finished all of the extravaganza stuff. Now it's over, right? It's over as of tomorrow. So you have one day to complete this before the extravaganza ends. It is over as of tomorrow morning. So, and I just, these NPCs are just. But yeah, it's over tomorrow morning. And that will end this year's extravaganza. So if you want to get stuff done, if you don't have any purple eggs or any of that deal, you have until today to complete anything that you want to make as far as the extravaganza goes. So otherwise, yeah, it's over in less than 24 hours. So please do that. Just a little warning for you before you log on and say, oh, I forgot all about it. It's empty. Nope, your friend Gray's telling you that tomorrow morning, the extravaganza, it's over. All right, that's about all we're gonna do for Dreamlight Valley. So if you're here for Dreamlight Valley news or Dreamlight Valley anything, that's about all I have for you. So you don't have to watch the rest of the video. I'm not telling you not to watch it. We're gonna have some interesting topics, but the rest of it is kind of like talk show kind of stuff where we are going to talk about gaming news and gaming stuff and other stuff that's going on in the world. And so yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that I get a lot of people that come in here and say, "Oh, Gray, you got clickbait going on there, Gray, because this has nothing to do with Dreamlight Valley." I clearly tell you that 1,000 times a day when I do these shows. That this show, the Monday and Wednesday shows of Dreamlight Valley, are just, you know, they aren't anything to do with the gameplay of Dreamlight Valley. Oh, they are. We do go to Scrooge's store, which we're going to do right now. And I got a little field trip planned today. I want to go have a look to see if I'm correct on this, but we're going to go look at the store first, and then we're going to talk about that in a second. So what else is going on while we're going through the store here? Let's chat about other stuff. Big, what's this? Oh, that's pretty nice. We've got this Conjurer's bookcase. Very cute. I'll take it. I guess we'll talk about the other stuff that's going on. I have that. Oh, will you just leave me alone? Leave me alone, Scrooge. I like those pants, actually. I'm going to grab those. Gray bootcut jeans. I do wear jeans, so and I wear them in real life, so there you have it. 3,000 for this wonderful black long sleeve gown. 3,000. That's a lot of cannolis. My little nod to my grandfather, who I miss him so much. He was such a smart, intelligent fellow. What are these? We have blue earrings from Lion King. I'll take it. I don't wear earrings, but it is, you know, you can use them for your event or for the challenges in the boutique when you need, when you need something strange on. You don't want to cancel 100 times. All right, I have all this stuff already. Nothing new here. We have a rug that's pretty nice. Carpet. Red Agrabah rug. All right, I'll take it. It's from Aladdin. All right. Let us see what we have this morning. Hope you all are doing well this morning. I'll take this bed. White marble double bed. All right, let's get out of here. And let's chat about that trailer that premiered a few days ago, the Fantastic Four. Oh, man. You know what? I have been a Fantastic Four fan since I was a kid. And Marvel just keeps messing up. You know, they keep on messing up the comics. Marvel keeps on messing up their own stuff. And it looks like they're going to mess up the Fantastic Four as well. I mean, I really... how do I say it and not be... I really like the trailer, but it just looks stupid. It just looks... I hope I'm wrong, right? I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I really want a good Fantastic Four movie. But Disney is just messing it up. This movie does not look like... They're getting all kinds of complaints now because of course, Disney is still on their woke agenda. They can't stop it. They seem to be this, this entity that thrives on wokeness. And I believe in rights for everyone and all that jazz. Okay, I don't look a lot beyond my own front yard. I try to mind my business. I try to, whatever's in your yard is yours. Do that. Do as you please. As long as you're not encroaching on my yard, I'm okay. Right? Let me live the way I want to live. You live the way you want to live. We're all good. We're all happy. And that's all that matters. As long as you're not hurting someone else, live the way you want. But it's not working, right? It's not working for Disney. They're tryhards. Let's put it that way. They're trying too hard to meet some kind of agenda that's just not jiving with their audience. It's not. And they're taking it out on Marvel movies. They're taking it out on Star Wars. I mean, Ryan Gosling in a Star Wars movie? Come on. Why? Why? I'd rather see like a Brad Pitt in Starfighter, not Ryan Gosling. Oh, not say, I'm not a big Ryan Gosling fan. Sorry, he just doesn't. There's something about him. I mean, I tried to watch him in The Fall Guy, and it's like, oh, I'm not. Listen, maybe he's not a bad act. I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. And I'm not talking about Starfighter. Starfighter looks interesting, but it's just woke. It's just woke. They keep trying to play this agenda on us, and as I said, I don't care, but it's not working. You know, when you do something that's not working, you have to change. You have to change it to make it work. So the problem with the Fantastic Four is people are complaining about it. They're saying that now the Human Torch, Johnny Storm, is not going to be a womanizer. He's going to be more emotionally available. He's going to be, he's going to be wokeified. He's going to be wokeified, right? He's not going to have the qualities that they put in. Well, maybe not. Do we call them qualities? He's not going to have these habits that make him a human being. Okay, that's the thing that I'm trying to get at here, is that they're taking away the personality that he had throughout the comics, right? Johnny Storm was a lot like a Tony Stark, and that was what made Tony Stark, great. He was a womanizer. He was on this path of total destruction. He was selling weapons, and he was drinking. He was just not a nice person. But then he redeemed himself. If you watch, and listen, if you haven't seen the Avengers Endgame, you may want to close your ears here. There's a little bit of spoilers. But in the Avengers, right, he redeemed himself. He became the Iron Man that everyone loved because he got married. He became a loyal husband. He became a doting father. He became a family man. He decided that he didn't want to, that was his life now. He changed around the person that he was, and that's what brings that story home. That's the redeeming qualities that he overcame all the stuff that he was and became the Tony Stark that we love. And we love him because he had flaws. And Disney's trying to erase human flaw. And it doesn't work because humans aren't programmed that way. We all have flaws. We all have things that people love about us. We all have things that people hate about us. My mom, she loves me, right? She's my mom, but there are things she can't stand about me, right? It's just the way it is. We have flaws, and Disney is trying to erase the human condition. They're trying to make this perfect, and Johnny Storm he's not meant to be perfect. Look at, but listen, I could be wrong. I think it was a mistake to cast Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Wrong. Just totally. What is wrong with their casting? He does not look like a Reed Richards. I'm sorry to say. This comes down to, years and years of Reed Richards. I think John Krasinski was a perfect Mr. Fantastic. But Pedro Pascal? No, he does not look like Reed Richards. Again, I could be wrong. People complained about Michael Keaton being a Batman like way back in the 80s, and I think he's my favorite Batman. He ended up being the best Batman. Maybe that will happen with Pedro Pascal. I don't see it, but maybe it will happen. I just don't see him as Reed Richards. He does not fit the Reed Richards, and again, I've read the comics since I was a kid, the Fantastic Four. I've read Silver Surfer. I've read all those comics, and maybe that's the reason. Maybe this is meant for like a new generation. I don't know, but Disney, I don't see it as being a hit movie. I mean, I'm gonna go see it. I got my fingers crossed because I want there to be a great Fantastic Four movie. We've seen them all. We've seen the ones. They were okay, right? But they weren't great. But we'll see how it's done. We'll see how it's done. I'm looking forward to it in July, but I have my doubts. One other thing is that they're complaining that they're gender swapping because of the new Silver Surfer that's in the Fantastic Four, and that's not the case. Or it's not the case. It's not gender swapping. I think what's happening is if you've read the comics, if you know the history of the Silver Surfer, and I'm going to go a little bit nerdy here on you guys, but the Silver Surfer, his name um, in the comics is Norrin Radd, and he was the Silver Surfer. He was the right-hand man of Galactus. But Norrin Radd had a girlfriend. Her name was Shalabal, and she also became one of the henchmen of Galactus, because he granted her a portion of the power cosmic, and also it enabled her to restore her home planet, all that good stuff, and she later became its leader. But besides that, she so it could be like a one of the like alternate realities that they had in the comics where she and Norrin Radd, the original Silver Surfer, became the heralds of Galactus, right? So I think they're going to use that story arc to make her be the Silver Surfer, and she's played, I think, by Julia Garner. I think that's a pretty cool story. I don't mind it, right? So they're incorporating the age-old Marvel comics that have Silver Surfer. They have Shalabal, who was in the comics since I think 1968 or something, was the first Silver Surfer. So she is part of the history of the Marvel comics. So I'm glad they're doing it, right? You don't need to have Norrin Radd. Maybe they're saving him for later. Who knows? But you don't need him to make a good Fantastic Four movie. You can use Shalabal because she was one of the heralds of Galactus. Works. Win-win. So I don't see it as bad. So anyone who thinks that they're gender swapping Silver Surfer, you're wrong. No, they're not gender swapping. She was actually part of the Silver Surfer history. She was the girlfriend of Norrin Radd, and I'm sure that's what they're going to work into that arc. So I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that she is Shalabal, and that works for me. All right. Enough nerding out. I'm hopeful that it's going to work, but I'm very, very, I'm very leery about this movie. And I'm for sure worried about Pedro Pascal. I mean, he's in everything now. He's great in The Last of Us, right? I don't see him as Joel, but he works. They're just putting him in everything. It's kind of like that guy, what's his name, Giancarlo Esposito. You see that guy in every movie now, right? He was in The Mandalorian. He was in Captain America. He's in everything now. It's like, and it ruins, for me, when I go to a movie, and like I went, like Ali and I went to see Captain America, the one with the Red Hulk. What is it? A Brave New World, and went to see that. And of course, Giancarlo Esposito has a spot in it, and it wasn't a really huge spot. It was a very tiny little blip of a spot, but they just had to put him in there. And I'm like, it takes you out of like the like immersion because it's like I just saw this guy like in a movie yesterday on TV. I just saw this guy last week in some other movie. They put him in everything. I'm like, stop putting Giancarlo Esposito. I'm glad that he's getting work, but he's in everything. And it's like, oh, not this guy again. So it's like, I mean, there's so many people out there that you can use, right? And now we have AI, which is, yeah, you know what I mean. So that's the thing with Pedro Pascal is now we're seeing him in everything, and I'm like, oh, come on. Can't you find someone? I mean, John Krasinski would have been my vote for Reed Richards. I think he's the perfect Reed Richards. He was great. If you saw Doctor Strange, that he was in that, he had like a cameo in that as Mr. Fantastic from another world, from an alternate universe, and he was fantastic. I thought I said he's the not to coin the phrase the Fantastic Four, but he was amazing as I thought as Reed Richards. He would have been perfect, and Disney just wants to keep on screwing it up. So we'll see how it works out for him. We could have like another Snow White on our hand. I don't think it's going to be as bad as Snow White. All right, I got something about Dreamlight Valley I want to show you guys. Let's go take a look. I need to go to the plaza. All right, so let's go there. Let's do a quick jaunt on over to the plaza. I got a little complaint if it's still there. And if it is, then I will be very disappointed. Why does it take so long for this thing to load? Anytime now, Dreamlight Valley. There we go. Okay, let's go into the castle. Yeah, we need to go in here. I got something that every time that I went to look for purple eggs, just bothered me about Dreamlight Valley. Let's go up here and right into the Toy Story realm. Now look at this. Here it is. It's still there. These books are floating on nothing. Right? They're not. How do those books stay up like that? Is this just my game that's messed up? Because if not, if everyone's game was like this, these floating books, that is some terrible. Like, I mean, you think they would fix that because it's just, again, it kind of takes you out of the like immersion because books don't float, right? They don't float, and I don't like that. But I guess everything here is floating. All right. I don't know. I think it could have been a little. I mean, they could have put like a shelf here or something. I just don't like the idea that it's floating like that. I mean, they don't float. What's the idea? But maybe it's just the way that the room is. Because if you climb up here, right? If you climb up there, you do have. See, this is good. They have this on like a hamper or something. And see, these are okay. They're on tables and stuff. It works. But these things over here are just left floating, like up in thin air. Like this here, like defies gravity. I don't think that works at all. Look at. Sorry, but that's some bad programming right there. That's some bad artwork. Things don't float like that. So that's my little gripe about this place. It just doesn't work, right? So yeah. What do you guys think about that? I just don't like it. Anyway, we're gonna do subscriber comment, we're gonna do comments. I guess they're not all subscriber comments, but we're gonna do comments right now. We're going to do comments and see what people are saying on the channel. We have got a Pink Rose is commenting on No Man's Sky, the most recent No Man's Sky video. Did I finally find Artemis? That was pretty good. I love that game. That game is really, really cool. So, Pink Rose says, great video. Headless and freaky, but kind of cool. Yeah, one of the people I ran into didn't have a head. They had some kind of like, I don't know what it was. It was some kind of like anomaly that was in place of their head. And it was kind of freaky. It's a weird kind of helmet. Let's see, what are we talking about here? Maybe you're prettier than them, so they attacked you, but you showed them. Oh, I know, right? That was, yeah, I got attacked in that video. So, not even cool. We got a comment from Brenda McBride. Hey, Gray and all, happy Easter. Well, thank you, Brenda. Hope you had, that was from Brenda. Hope you had a wonderful Easter yourself. We have a comment from David Lewis on Hearthstone, Book of Mercenaries, Verdan versus Onyxia. And David writes, OMG, thank you. Well, you're welcome, David. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Glad it helped you. Whatever part of that video worked for you. We have a comment from the Fortnite Funna with the Bunna short from Red K. Says, thanks for the laugh. That was a funny short to make. I was just trying to do my best to get out there and, in Fortnite. And I just kept on running to these hilarious situations. And that's what I love most about a Fortnite is you get into these, like, hilarious and precarious situations that you don't find in any other game because you know what? You have 100 different people playing and trying to make the best out of one game, and they're just running around and it's just you run into some of the most unique situations, and I love Fortnite. I love it. I love playing it, but we do have some more coming up with Fortnite. I record videos, and I've been doing a lot of shorts with videos, and it's been really fun. So that's awesome. So we got a comment from Brenda. Oh, I appreciate the comment, Red K. Thank you. We got a comment from Brenda McBride that says, the mug I ordered, which is the Gray Man Gaming mug, the mug I ordered was supposed to arrive on April 8th, but has not arrived yet. And then I said, oh no, did you contact Spring? Do they provide tracking? Yes, I haven't heard back from them, says Brenda. And Brenda says that they did email her today, and apparently production was delayed because of the color of the mug. So there you have it. I guess certain colors take a little bit more time. My favorite color is purple, so that's the mug I would get it in. But yeah, we do have the Gray Man Gaming mug. I might be putting up other things on that store. I haven't really took the time to design anything, but I might put the Gray Man Gaming logo maybe on a shirt or something, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. I don't know yet. Purse, I don't know. Hat, I don't know. I just haven't taken the time to look at the things that are on Spring. It's kind of like every time I do that, because Allie has a business like that she runs besides what she does at the hospital. She has like a, what do you call that? Like, she has like a, what do they call that nowadays? What are the, she has a, I can't think of the name of it now. A side hustle. There you go. She's got a side hustle. She does really well at it too. But every time I say, "Oh, I have the Gray Man Gaming mugs," and she looks at me like I'm a traitor. I'm like, "Hey, listen. I need some stuff out here to help the animals, and don't look at me like that. If you want to make stuff, you can, but it's kind of hard to put like your personal like stuff on YouTube. They don't make it easy. So I just put up like a Spring shop and said, I'm here to help the animals. You sell your stuff because you do like a side hustle. The proceeds are not going to go to you. I know, but the proceeds are all going to the animals. That we don't get any of the proceeds. So why does it matter who I'm selling through? The point being is that these proceeds are earmarked for for dogs and cats that are on death row. So it doesn't matter, Allie. I know you'd like to sell your get your product out there. She has some really cool stuff. I mean, I have to admit, she has some really cool stuff, but it's just I'm just not ready to. I guess I'm not ready to put it on my channel yet because it's not. It's such a pain in the butt to go through YouTube, and it really, yeah. So maybe in the near future, but until then, I am planning on putting more stuff up there as far as like T-shirts and stuff goes. So there we have it. We did have people that answered the trivia question. There's no contest going on right now, but we did ask who who called Han Solo a scoundrel, and of course it was Princess Leia. And Red K said, does Han Solo saying that he himself is a scoundrel count? Yeah, of course. Sure, you can put that in there. I mean, there was nothing to win. It was just like like a quick trivia question off the top of my head because of the time. But we do have a I think we do have a contest coming up soon. I'm ending the one we have. The one we have that just ended. I am now beginning finally to be able to sit down and work out, all of the numbers. So that's going to be coming out very soon, probably this week. And maybe by Wednesday I'll have it done. And then we'll find out who we're paying the $200 out to. Well, three, 125 to the first place winner, 50 to the second place, and 25 to the third place. So we're gonna work that out in a few days. Hopefully I'll be done. It takes so long. And then that'll be done, and then we're gonna start thinking about the next contest. So, yeah, I am getting a little bit, I mean, I like trivia. I want to keep doing it, and so that's the way I can, I can keep on doing it. Let's get out of here. But those books really bother me. All right, so that's it for the comments today, everyone. Let's go to the bad part. Oh, I hate doing this. I hate seeing these poor animals. We have got animals today that are on the destruction list for these crappy animal shelters. We've got Cookie at NYCACC. Which one is Cookie at? Cookie's a cute little pup, black and white. Oh, she's so cute. And Cookie is a female 1-year-old. Her ID number is 224680. She is at Queens, the Queens location. She is a really good dog. She's playful and she's cute, energetic. She weighs 57 pounds. She's a year old and she's a little beauty at Queens. Oh, she's such a cute little baby. Please share her, repost her. I'm going to post her right now. So if you don't mind reposting Cookie, she needs a home. We need to find her a home. She needs a foster. She needs a rescue. She needs an adopt. She's at NYCACC. They're really just nasty. They're nasty people in that place. And she needs out. We don't want her around them. They're trying to kill her. All right, we have also in Dallas, Texas, we've got, what's his name here? I don't see a name for this dog. Out-of-state adoptions. He doesn't have any interest. Looks like he's a husky. Here we go. Dallas Animal Services. Dallas Animal Services is at 1818 North Westmoreland Road in Dallas, Texas. They are open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I guess that's Central Time. So right about now they're opening. No, actually it's only like so in an hour I guess they're opening. His name is Seven. He is number A1245967. He looks like a husky, about 2 years old. And what a beautiful, beautiful dog. He's at Dallas Animal Services in Dallas, Texas. To adopt him, he is at DAS Adopt. So that's David, Allen, Steve, Adopt at dallas.gov. Now, don't put in a David Allen. That's DAS. Don't put right David Allen Steve. No, it's DAS. DAS. Adopt at dallas.gov. You can use the same thing for to foster. You must be local to the area to foster, I guess, is what they're saying. And rescue is DAS, rescue at Dallas. To foster is DAS, foster at Dallas. And adopt is DAS, adopt at dallas.gov. That is on Westmoreland Road, 1818 Westmoreland. And yeah, that's Dallas Animal Services. So please, he is, looks like a husky or a shepherd. I can't tell which one. Maybe he's a shepherd. He's got the coat of a husky, but he looks like in the face looks like a shepherd, like a German shepherd almost. All right, I'm going to repost him though. His name is Seven, and he dies on the 21st. That's today. So please help out Seven. He needs out. Man, these places that just kill these animals, they're just idiots. They're just scumbags, right? If you live to kill, you're a scumbag. I don't care what you're killing. If you live to kill, that's your only, if that's what you do for a living, and if that is your only means of survival, is taking the life of something else, what kind of scumbag are you? How do you wake up every morning knowing you're going to go and kill something today? You scumbag. Seriously. An innocent, young, healthy animal. And you wake up, have breakfast, and, whatever you do, read the paper, chat with your spouse or significant other, and then you say, oh, I'm going to go kill some animals today. Drive to work, and then, it's like doom walking in the door for these animals. Frick you people, scumbags, just plain scumbags. How do you live with yourself? How do you sleep at night, you scumbags? Seriously. We've got kill command given for, this is on, I think, yeah, we have pledges, but we have dogs. Where are they at? I wish they would say where they're at. Why do you do this to me? I guess it says kill command given for Taylor Suits, Olive, Rockwell, Dougie, Turbo, and Benji. Anyone interested, DM me, direct message me. This is not the same one 2 on Instagram or on X. Not the same one 2. That's where you would DM this person for these dogs. So I'm going to repost that. We've got Taylor Suits, Olive. They look like they're all pit bulls except for one. Rockwell, Dougie, Turbo, and Benji. It looks like some kind of terrier, Cairn Terrier, maybe. Poor babies. They all have pledges. Olive's got $525. Turbo's got $651. Dougie's got $645. Benji's got $635. Rockwell's got $520, and Taylor Suits has got $430. They all have high pledges, so you get that money for adopting them to help out with their, with their food and stuff. So please, DM not the same one 2 on X to help save these animals. Morgan Fairchild has also shared some of these dogs as well. Morgan Fairchild has got kill commands on for Roadrunner. He's got DOH hold, so that one's already held. Taylor Suits, Olive, Dougie, Rockwell, Benji has got $730 in pledges. Turbo's got $859 in pledges. So please, I am going to repost these. They are also needing homes. So we got a few here that are really high pledged. So if you can, we have more. We have at risk list. We got Sweet Sadie, Billa, Zenny, Blaze, Sasha, Snow, Mosey, Acorn, King Bentley, Jabarkis, Chunk Muffin. That's a beautiful name. Jabarkis Chunked Muffin. That is beautiful. Lady, Benny Wenny is pending adoption. Secret, Shelby, Butterscotch, Umbrella, Pixie Sticks, and Rambo. And you might ask, now, Rambo's got $931 in pledges. Pixie Sticks got $818. Umbrella's got $463. Butterscotch, $446. Shelby, $332. Secret, $320. Lady, $271. Jabarkis Chunk Muffin, $263. King Bentley, $202. Acorn, $200. Mosey, $40. Snow, $34. Sasha, $25. Blaze, $20. Zenny, $20. Billa, $15. And Sweet Sadie doesn't have any pledges, so please. Pledges save lives. I'm going to repost this, please. And you ask, why do you name them all, Gray? Because they deserve it. They deserve to have their names out there. That's why. They deserve it. That's what this channel's about. So, there you have it. Alright, everyone. That's going to do it for this morning. Do we have any more? We have one more. We've got at Lancaster. Lancaster is Los Angeles. It is a male black Labrador puppy. 4 months old. He is so cute. Oh, man. What are you doing in the shelter, little man? 4-month-old black and white Labrador Retriever. What a cute little fellow. He's number 856-93615. What a little handsome fellow. Oh, he's at Lancaster, which is Los Angeles County Animal Control. He is ID number A5693615. He is 4 months old, and they will kill him. They will kill a baby like that. He reminds me of my Oz. Oh, where is Oz? I don't know what he's doing. He's sleeping somewhere. They have a phone number for Los Angeles County Animal Control. It is area code 661-940-4191. Please help this little guy. Oh, he's so beautiful. If you're in the Los Angeles area, this little man is such a good-looking little dog. Please, I want to repost him. He's only 4 months old. He's a little baby. What are you doing there, my friend? Some scumbag dropped you off, didn't they? Some scumbag. Again, he is ID number A5. All right, let's start that over. His ID number is A5693615. They don't have a name. I guess he's too young. They didn't even bother to give him a name. But he is such a handsome little lab. Wow, I would love him. He would make a great companion for Oz, but he's in LA. I can't get him. So, all right, that's gonna do it for the dogs this morning, I think. Let me just look one more time. Yeah, no, we got one more. Downey, California, a really crappy place. We've got Chance. He's an amazing 2-year-old with a great smile and playful nature. A lot to love at 78 pounds. He is, his adoption fees are waived. He's at Downey, California Animal Control Center. He is number A5685914. Please help him. His adoption fees have been waived. He's only 2 years old. So please help Chance. All right. There we go, everyone. I'm sure there'll be more on my X page. Please share. I see we do have people who are sharing. Thank you to Red K. Thank you to Shamar Moore. Thank you to Allison. Thank you, Allison. Carol Craig. Thank you, Carol Craig. Joanne April. Thank you. Peggy Acosta. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? We've got Andrew Wepperin. Hello, Andrew. We've got Lori and Desma Rashidi. Thank you so much. We got Rocco. Who else do we have? We got Eileen Bacon. We got Vanette Wang. Thank you all so much. Patricia Adam. Amy Hilton. Diana. Michaela June. Who else? Emma. Thank you, Emma. Christine Warham. Warham. That's it. Sorry about that, Christine. Yeah, so there we go. Those are people that have been posting on my X page. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Red K, of course. Did I say Red K? Red K. Thank you so much, Red K. Yeah, that is it. That is it for today, everyone. That is all the animals that we have. I'm sure there'll be more, unfortunately, up there that I will be posting throughout the day. So please keep an eye out for that, and make sure you're reposting. You can win $25. Red Case won $25. I'm going to give away $25 again very soon. Just waiting to get a few people on there who are sharing, and so I have a handful of people to choose from. All right, I want you all to get out there, have a magical day. Please visit your local animal shelter and be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.